Breaking news! This just in. The Eagle has landed. The Lady of the Hour. The adventurous, talented, fun-loving mother, author, dedicated entrepreneur and CEO, Janine Lingenfelder from Jelani Sales has arrived, and our interview team is on the scene to get in on all the action. Stay tuned to see what Janine has been up to and what exciting projects she's working on. Francois reporting from Be Smart Services.
Hello and welcome to another episode of BizTalks. Today we're chatting to Janine Lingenfelder. Hi Janine, how are you?
Hi Chris, I'm very well, thanks. And how are you?
Very good, very good. I'm excited for us to chat and find out more and learn about you. So just a little bit of background. Where are you from? Where were you born?
So I am from Johannesburg in Gauteng and am born in the West Rand, and I stay in the south close to Alberton.
Oh, okay. Johannesburg, sometimes known as Mordor by some people, but it is still a good city to be in. Okay, so born and bred in Johannesburg. Where did you go to school over the 2 years, or two sections, primary and high school?
So I come from a very small dorpie called Western Area, and that's in the far West Rand. And there was only one high school and one primary school. So that was quite an interesting time of my life, but I'm glad I went through it indeed. And
at school, were you more academic, sporty? What were your sort of extramural activities?
A nice balance of both, but definitely focused on netball a lot and athletics, definitely. But netball took me quite far in life. So yeah, I really missed that quite a bit, but sporty indeed. Okay.
And obviously finishing school, small town, want to get out, want to get into the world. Where did you study? Where did you go to after school?
So, life happens, and wasn't privileged enough to go to university. So I left. I've been working since I was 12, helping my mom with Tupperware, selling it through garages. And then from there it was honey. And from that it was helping out at being a waiter at the bowling club. And from there on, I moved to Rivonia, and I've got a lot of PA secretarial experience behind me. And then I moved into the sales environment, and I've got 16 years of sales experience in my life.
It sounds like you definitely do. If you started at the age of 12 selling and making things happen, why not? It's a good place and time to start. And I'm sure now, looking back on business, having started at such a young age, that's really helped you have the skills to start your own business and have your own business.
Definitely. I mean, as a young child, you don't really realize what the impact is of have yourself surrounded by adults. And being an adult today, I'm actually still in contact with those uncles and aunts that I was helping out selling Tupperware through the garage. And through that, I realized it's very important to not burn your bridges. You never know when you might need that person in your life again.
This afternoon, we are joined by Janine Lingenfelder from Jelani Sales. Janine, a very warm welcome to you, and thank you for joining us this afternoon. Great to have you with us, Janine. Janine, as we understand, and as a lot of our viewers know, you're the successful owner of a company called Jelani Sales. Can you tell us a little bit more about yourself as well as your company?
Yes, thank you. So I come from a corporate world, and I've got about 16 going on 17 years of sales and marketing experience. And I realized that there was a gap in the market, and having 7 siblings, I'm one of 8. I realized that I'm good with negotiating and getting my way in a very subtle manner. And because of that, I realized that I'm good with people, and I can help people with solving problems. And with that, Jelani Sales got born. And yeah, here we are today. Jelani Sales was established in 2019. I left the corporate world this year because Jelani Sales did so well in 2020 that I realized, well, why am I still working for a boss? Now Jelani Sales is now fully my full-on baby since April this year.
What a wonderful story, Janine. Thank you. That's great. And can you tell us a little bit more about the name of your company? It's a very interesting, but also a unique name.
I can indeed. Everybody always asks me, okay, so how did you get to the Jelani? It's very, very interesting. And yeah, Jelani on its own is actually a word in Swahili and it means strong. And I believe that being in sales, you kind of need to be a strong person to handle anything that's to do with sales, you know, the good and the bad, objects and all those things that goes into sales. And the word Jelani on its own means caring. And I have this acronym where it's SCS. So it stands for share your stories, care about your clients, and show them the value. And that's where the caring comes in with the word Jelani. When you're in sales, you have to be strong, but yet you have to care about your clients and their needs.
That is so true. That is so true. Thank you so much, Janine. Yes, and I think that is something that's a part of making your company so successful, because you always believe in going that extra mile for your clients. Janine, can you tell us a little bit more about your career achievements?
Oh, yes, I can. It's such a great question. And I love sharing this with people because as an entrepreneur and a virtual assistant, you know, you sometimes feel lost and you're actually not, because there's so many people out there that's willing to help you, give you some guidance and collaborate with you. And some of the successes in my business is I'm actually busy writing a book. And that to me is a very, very personal achievement for my business, because my name is getting out there and the book is going to help other people in the sales and marketing field. The book is called The 7 Sweet Spots of Sales, and it's more a guide than an actual reading book. And it's targeted to people that, as I said, in the sales and marketing industry, in the sense of the actual start from a sale, you know, the cold calling or the prospecting side until the end, the sign, in the contract sign, and then, of course, the follow-up process thereafter. So that is definitely one of the accomplishments that I cannot wait to launch the book. I'm pushing to launch the book in November this year. So that's the one thing. And the second thing is I'm launching a virtual assistant network event that's going to take place every single month. And I cannot wait for this to take place.
That sounds super exciting, Janine. So Janine, for some of our viewers out there who doesn't know what a virtual assistant is, can you elaborate a little bit for us about what exactly it is that a virtual assistant can help you with?
Yes. You know what? A virtual assistant is someone that helps you to really make sure that you stay productive. That is really what a virtual assistant is in a nutshell. So virtual assistants can really help you with so many different things. There's so many different virtual assistants out there, and that is based on each person's strengths. So you will have a virtual assistant that's fantastic in event planning. You'll have a virtual assistant that's great in sales and marketing, like Jelani Sales. You will have someone in the virtual assistant industry that's very good with HR or focusing just on social media. So it's really depending on that person. I mean, we can sit here the whole day talking about what kind of virtual assistants out there, but that is really what a virtual assistant is really to make sure that you, the business owners, stay productive.
That's wonderful. That's a great explanation. Thank you, Janine. And everyone, I can really personally recommend Janine as a virtual assistant. I have worked with her before, and as always, her work is top quality. I've never been disappointed a day in my life. So everyone, if you need a virtual assistant, especially if you need help in sales, please contact Janine. She'll be able to help you. Because as you know, I'm not really a great salesperson, but Janine, on the other hand, she's great with that. So I trust her with that. Thank you, Janine.
Oh, wow. I appreciate that. Thanks for that beautiful shout out. I have this saying, and I will always say this because everybody, I believe, should hear it almost every day. And the saying is that you have the sky above you, the ground below you, and the fire within you. And what that means is to always be around people that's positive, motivating you the whole time and fueling that fire so that you can keep on going. And that is what I would like to just leave out there today.